Hey everyone, first impressions, your first impressions, I believe this, leave lasting impressions. In selling from the heart, we believe this, you never get a second chance at a first impression. Why is this so important? I want us to collectively think about where trust and credibility sits in the sales world today. Are your first impressions leaving lasting impressions? It's your first impression that sets the tone for everything that follows. Why? Because within the first few seconds, your prospects, the people that you'd like to become clients, are forming impressions about you. It's their perception of you and what you're saying. Are you connecting and are you relating? It's not just about what you're selling, but it's about who you are. Why? Why is this so mission critical? Because the business world is weary of sales tactics. And quite frankly, they're worn out by all the empty suits that are out there. It's your ability to show up authentically. That's your greatest advantage. Are your first impressions leaving lasting impressions? Now, some of you may or may not believe me. That's okay. In sales, your heart always comes before your head. So what does this mean? I'm going to give you 3 P's on what it means. First P is presence. Are you present? Second P, it's about your posture. Think about that one. The last P is purpose. And your purpose must radiate. Your presence must radiate. Your posture must radiate. Why? Because trust is built from that very first interaction. Why does all of this even matter today? It's mission critical because trust isn't built in a moment, but it could begin in that very first interaction with you. First impressions as a sales leader and or a sales professional. That's your entry point. It's your entry point into the trust building journey. And it's that journey that's going to transform your conversations into connections, prospects into clients. I want us to all collectively start becoming disciplined and bring consistency to the forefront. Embody authenticity, bring meaningful value, craft inspirational experiences. Those are the 3 core elements of the trust formula in selling in a post-trust world. When you can begin to do this, you begin building a rock solid foundation of trust before you even ask for the sale. I'm going to go back to how I started our time together here today. First impressions leave lasting impressions. How are you showing up? Are the conversations that you're having, are they building trust? Or are they eroding trust? Trust starts in that very first conversation. Again, what's the impression you're leaving? Perception is reality, folks. How are you being perceived, not only by your clients, but by your future clients? This is mission critical to your sales growth as a sales professional this week. I want us to collectively all think about this. What am I doing to manage first impressions? How am I showing up? Why is this so important? People are craving it. People are craving authenticity. You being genuine, you being sincere, you giving a rip about them. That's selling from the heart. Together, we are building this movement. We're eradicating all the empty suits that are plaguing the sales world today because your clients and your future clients, they'd rather connect to and do business with a sales professional who deeply sells from the heart, as opposed to a sales rep who is nothing more than an empty suit. You have a great day.